Flood Protection Secrets, the podcast to the protection against heavy rain and flooding by Dr. Flood, Andreas Klippe.
So the big challenge is, how can house owners like you and me get a flood-free home? How can business managers like you and me get a flood-free company? And how can public servants provide flood-free critical infrastructure and livable cities?
Flood Protection Secrets, the podcast by Dr. Flood, Andreas Klippe. This podcast is for foresighted and proactive people who do not want to shovel the muddy water out of their room while standing in the midst of the disaster.
Therefore, those who design and plan, the architects and engineers, need to construct such buildings and cities, and that even when the entire environment is completely flooded. That is a challenge, and this podcast will give the answers.
Flood Protection Secrets, the podcast by Dr. Flood, Andreas Klippe.
Yesterday was October 13, the United Nations International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction. All over the world there were speeches, campaigns, articles and posts reminding us that preparation matters. Yeah, today the banners are gone, the hashtags are fading, the news cycle has moved on. So I welcome you for another episode of Flood Protection Secrets. And my name is Andreas Klippe. And if you have listened to the previous episode, there was, last week, I was introducing this United Nations International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction already. I was telling what it is about and that it will be repeated every year, always on October 13. And once again, that was yesterday. So I want to ask you today, what changed for you between yesterday and today? Because I've met too many people who not in agreement during awareness events, but then put the idea of action back in the drawer for later. And later is exactly when the floods come. And October 13 is a spark, but a spark is only useful if it starts something, right? If not, it's useless. So if you ended yesterday with the same level of flood risk you had before, then nothing has improved. The next storm won't wait for another awareness day. Preparedness is not about dates on the calendar. It's about habits. It's about building resilience into your business, your home, your community. So what when the rain comes and you already know the answer to the question, are we ready? If you're not sure where to start, I've already laid out a practical roadmap in our 8-part mini-series, Why Choose the German RSD Mount with Flood Barriers. That was some episodes before. And from proven German engineering to certified safety, robust construction without trenches. And you know my opinion about the trenches. I don't repeat it because my eyes is really useless. But when somebody is telling, we have a flood barrier and we use these trenches, I said, what are you doing? Trenches. Oh, the mosquito will love it. The dirt will love it. The sand will love it. And the water will love it because it is not watertight. But okay. And it's not stable. When waves come and a kinetic impact. Anyway. And what did I say? From proven German engineering to certified safety, robust construction without trenches, anti-theft features, lightweight handling, and real success stories from around the world. Parts 1 to 8 of this mini-series are packed with examples you can apply today. Oh yeah, I think that's worth it.
Flood Protection Secrets, the podcast to the protection against heavy rain and flooding by Dr. Flood, Andreas Klippe.
So if you missed those episodes, go back and listen. They'll give you a clear picture of what real preparedness looks like. Not just theory, but tested solutions that work. And here comes my golden nugget. Today it's a very short episode, but I don't want to use your time for too long, because I'm quite sure you are busy, because now you want to prepare your flood protection system perhaps, or you want to increase the safety of your home, of your business, of your municipality, governmental hospital, metro, airport, whatever it is. Here comes my golden nugget for you. Awareness is important, but action is what keeps the water out. Yesterday was your reminder at October 13, the United Nations Risk Disaster Preparedness Day. Today is your opportunity. Okay? I want you to do two things right after this episode. First, don't stop now. When people hear the speaker say, I want you to do things, then they immediately want to leave the room or stop. No, don't do that, because here comes an advice, something important for you. First, make a move toward your own flood protection. Call, email, or book a consultation. Second, catch up on the mini-series episodes 1 to 8 from the previous episodes of Flood Protection Secrets. They'll show you how proven flood protection works in the real world and why waiting is the most expensive choice you can make. Connect with me. The links are mentioned below this podcast. I'm Dr. Andreas Klippe, German engineer. Some call me Dr. Flood. Yeah, funny name. Let me become your doctor when it comes to flood protection, and I share proven solutions and lessons from real projects around the world. Include podcasts in your message so I know you are one of our listeners. Don't let October 13 be just a date. Let it be the turning point and take the first real step today. As always, stay safe and flood free. I wish and hope for you that you make the right decisions when it comes to your personal flood protection. And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to this podcast channel if you haven't already. Now it only remains for me to wish you a good day. Do something with it. Maybe until the next podcast episode. I would be very happy. See you then. As always, stay safe and flood free. Your Andreas Klippe and the whole Flood Experts team.
That's it again with a new episode of Flood Protection Secrets, the podcast by Dr. Flood, Andreas Klippe, German engineer, book author, and head of the Flood Experts. What can Dr. Flood, Andreas Klippe protect for you? Anytime? Worldwide? Contact us or just click through to www.floodexperts.de/bonus. Detailed engineering, German quality, safe. Flood protection secrets, the secrets you'll want to unfold.
Don't forget, you're only one flood barrier away.
Subscribe to the season, and you'll never be late for an episode.